In this section, we will talk about semi-fragile products. As you can see, these are glass fragile medicine, liquid glass fragile. So if you just wrap this without doing any kind of protection, if these two go together, they'll get smashed and we will have to reimburse the customers. For that to not happen, we take the bubbles and the wrap, make sure nothing is broken. But for liquids, you have to make sure it's tight, so there's no spill going on. After you tighten them, before you put the bubbles on, you take your wraps, wrap it tightly as possible, making sure no room for spills whatsoever. We have two types of bubbles, a big bubble and a smaller size bubbles. With these type of smaller size products, you use smaller size bubbles. Then you take it, you wrap it nice and neat. Then you take your wrap, wrap it on once. Twice, and wrap it over again. There is no room for any type of tear or any kind of bubble popping when it's moving around. After this has been wrapped, you put it in a bag, a Ziploc bag. So in case when it leaks, no matter how we packed it, in case it leaks, it doesn't damage other product that's inside the boxes too. Put it, seal it without any air. The reason for without any air is that if you do have an air, it will not be you will not have that much room to pack inside the box. Even though this step may be a little unnecessary, you have to do it in order for your own sake to make the boxes so more safer and more better when you pack it. With these size boxes, it's no liquid, nor it's not damageable, but it is perishable and fragile. So you still have to bubble it, but you don't need to use a big size bubble. You can use small size bubbles in that case. You take your product, wrap it nice and easy. Now if you ripped it too much, you can just cut it and leave aside, and then what's left over you could use it later on more smaller products. Move forward when you're wrapping your products. Always a forward direction. To make it nice and neat. Now in this section, I will tell you what to do with packing into the boxes. After you have wrapped with the bubble and it's ready to go, you put it on the floor, try to measure. But you know it's not going to fit into 10/8. You can just tell it's going to keep popping out no matter what. So you take one of the boxes you have on the sides, try to recycle to reuse them all the time. But before you reuse them, always, if you do see a sticker that's already put in there, make sure you take it off. Otherwise, if it does get mixed up, then we'll have a lot of problem finding the other products. Make sure you take the sticker off if you're using the reused boxes. After taking the stickers off, you take your product, put it in here, and in here. Now for liquids, you have to stand these products up, otherwise it will spill or not. If you can't put it standing up, lean it and make sure you put this, some type of notification that this side has to be up. Otherwise, the people will just put it down like this or like this, or whatever you pack it like this will be for nothing. Now this box does fit, but you can tell on this side, the box is too close to the bubble you have packed. If it's way too close, if there's like some type of force that's exerted from the outside, it could break the boxes. It could break the boxes and even the product inside together. That's why there's a 1-inch rule on the side, each side of the boxes, so it's easier to pack. Now again, you take the box, whatever is usable, make sure there's no stickers on the side. Then you take your 2 products and put it in here. Now this part, you cannot close it even standing up. You have to lay it down and stand it up. Make sure you put a sticker or a round sticker or a notification. This has to be the top.